From the
studios
of the
Governor's Comedy
Club.
This is Circling the Drain.
It's a nice day to start again.
Welcome back to the Circling the Drain podcast. Woo! Yeah, let's go. We're back in Gov's Comedy Club in their studio, and it's a good place to be because it might be a good day to start something, but it's nasty outside, guys.
Why it's like, oh my god, it's spring. Oh my god, here's 5 inches of rain every single day.
It is definitely raining cats and dogs at the moment, and I just stepped in a poodle. But it's fine.
Anybody listening though in like Seattle and London or wherever?
Bunch of little bitches.
Exactly. Like, oh, you get a little rain. Oh, poor little baby.
It's hot.
That's a great Seattle accent.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Been working on it. Wait, hold on. I got my Starbucks. Okay.
Yeah.
We are the Circling Drain podcast, and without further ado, let's get on with the show because even though, we know social media went down yesterday for a bit, we do not let you down.
Right.
We're always here.
We are.
We weren't here last week.
Oh, right. No.
But we're always here. Always in your mind.
We were here.
Right.
Nothing happened, but we were here.
Yeah, that's true.
But what's always true is if I'm Ira sitting here, then I always want my buddy over there, Sean Radford.
Well, yes, I'm at the end of the table getting ready to start off another show. It is Wednesday, like we just told you, but we can't do this by ourselves. And standing right next to me in the royalty side of the area, shit, drink.
No.
Drink! All hail?
Yeah, sitting right next to me, sort of sideways on the table, is the Queen of Heels herself, Carolina. Boom! What up?
No, not here.
There it is.
No.
There it is. Don't matter.
Queens don't go out in the rain, apparently.
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
But pickles don't have a problem with it.
I
pickles
brine in the rain,
stay
so
where they need to
apparently
be.
we're all good. Hi guys, how you doing?
Good.
Just a reminder, we do have a drinking game over here, so we might be doing some references tonight. Anytime this guy Sean flubs a line,
Right.
we'll say drink.
Already there.
And every time Ira does an accent, which
Already there.
we were already there, we say drink as well. So we'll do that, and we'll do a
Might
lot of
hear
fun
this.
stuff as well. Drink. And I have nothing except when I interrupt. But
He has
that's-
this. That's it.
Drink that shit.
Let's see. Since we told you what the weather is and we told you who we are,
Right.
we should do something.
Yeah.
Should we?
How about shotgun stories?
Shotgun stories. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm about to fill you in. For those of you who do know, here we go. We as a group go around the world looking for the wildest, craziest stories we could possibly come up with. We read them off, and then you, the listener, get to get involved on the Drain, the CTD Facebook group page. Head on over there tomorrow and a few days over the course of the week and vote for whichever story you like best. Vote for me. Vote for Ira. Vote for Pickles. Hell, vote for Carolina. We need votes. Whoever has the most votes wins. 3 wins in a row gets to punish the other 2 suckers. Shotgun stories, you son of a bitch.
And if you vote for Carolina enough, she will start her OnlyFans. She has promised.
Right. Yes. Card subject to change. But
Voting
yeah,
for
yeah.
Carolina. Oh, meaning it could be Sean? I don't want that.
Yes.
Hold on.
No. Her OnlyFans, not Sean's OnlyFans.
I'll do it.
By the way, we know. He's volunteered on several
Three
occasions.
sheets to the wind. It's fine.
What we want to know is yesterday was Super Tuesday. Forget about that vote. You want to vote? You want to vote that counts?
Right.
Where you can really pick something? You go to the Drain and you vote for one of our top stories.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to see who won 2 weeks ago. And that person would have been...
Oh.
It is I.
Hey.
A story about a man in a kilt going antiquing and taking some of the items and putting it up his butt and then putting it back on the shelf.
Why not?
Way to go, Texas.
Making
Exactly.
it very antique.
Ooh. What? That's rust, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But enough about that. We got some news stories. You know what? I'm going to go last.
Okay.
Pickles, why don't you go for Carolina?
Sure. And this is kind of appropriate because Carolina is currently engaged, going to be nuptialed. She has ideas. She wants to.
Is that a word?
Nuptialed.
Nuptialed?
I mean, I understood what you meant, but is it a word?
I'm saying has
Pre-nuptial?
nuptials or going to get. I don't know. But she may want to think about this as a possible wedding idea.
Uh-oh.
Or not. So some people may go to a church or chapel to get married, but one couple in Kentucky decided to go to a local gas station bathroom for their nuptials.
Why not?
He was a little unleaded in the pencil there, and
Logan Abney and Tiana Alistock said "I do" inside the men's bathroom at a local.
wait, what?
Men's.
Yep, men's bathroom.
Okay.
At a local Hop Shops location in Verona, Kentucky on Valentine's Day.
Oh, look, something old. The soap.
Right.
Nothing new. Oh, wait, no, look in the toilet. There's something new.
And it's blue, ironically
Ah.
enough. It's, you may want to see a doctor for that. The woman said I wanted to do something a little bit different. No shit. Didn't want to get married in a typical chapel or go to the church. I wanted something fun to tell my kids something fun, a good experience.
We had a Flushing wedding instead of a shotgun
Nice.
wedding.
Yeah.
Where was your wedding? In Flushing. No, seriously. In Flushing.
No, in Flushing.
So the woman said it was her idea. She thought it was the perfect place to get married with a disco-centric bathroom. Why? Hop shops are known for their out-of-the-ordinary bathrooms that include a colorful light display at the press of a button. And she said it was a joke between her and her bosses. And they said, why not? Once set in stone, I was more than excited to finally marry him and have such a unique, one-of-a-kind wedding venue choice.
He's just a piece of shit, that guy.
Yes, he is. The ambulance, blah, blah, blah. As the pulsating beat filled the air,
Something did.
It's definitely not a pulsating beat.
Oh, God.
Anticipation mounted for the arrival of the bride and groom. They entered the men's restroom in their wedding attire, surrounded by friends and family who were overflowing. It's not the toilet. Into the hallway. By embracing the unconventional, they set a couple example for couples everywhere to celebrate love in their unique way, free from societal norms and expectations. Hop shops shared online. Why? Just why? So Carolina, if you have ideas, there you go.
Because why not?
Okay.
Yep.
Did it say, I may have missed it, did it say that there were groomsmen and bridesmaids who, were in the bathroom?
I think they said they may have been outside of the bathroom. I'm looking now, but...
We's in the outhouse. It's fancy.
By the way, instead of ending vows with "You May Kiss the Bride," the two pressed the big red button that initiated the disco scene.
Doggy. Flush.
We paid extra for the blue water to come out when you do that. Drink.
Flush.
Drink. And by the way, that's a fountain that's actually outside of there. You know how they have the little fountains that come out there? It's not a chocolate.
Yeah, it's the worst. That's the worst Golden Corral ever.
You know what? I'm just thinking it was if you had 3 bidets and you had the blue water,
Right.
you could actually make the dancing fountains
Circle it
from
around,
Bellagio.
making them dance. And
But
back and
okay,
forth.
so were they dressed in a toilet paper gown? Was it?
Nope. Real wedding attire.
What could be so special about a disco bath? First of all, disco bathroom in Kentucky.
Nothing.
I'm thinking that's got to be what do you want to do on Saturday? Want to go to the Dairy Queen or you want to go to the disco bathroom?
I'm ready to go with my cousin over to the disco bathroom and have a fun time.
She is only your second cousin.
See, it's all good. Even
Yep.
if it's the first cousin in Kentucky, it's all still legal.
So, Sean, if you were thinking of getting married, would that be
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Are you sure?
I got no time for that. But what I do have time for is my shotgun story.
Well.
Which is coming directly from Washington because a traffic blocking beaver has been taken into protective custody. Yeah.
Is it from the bathroom, that traffic blocking?
Name of the show done. Traffic stopping
yeah.
beaver.
Police in Washington said a beaver seen blocking traffic on 2 occasions was taken into protective custody, but a second bucktooth suspect remains on the loose. The Bellingham Police Department, north of Bellingham, said 2 beavers were blocking traffic. One of the animals fled the scene, while its larger cohort remained behind in the middle of the road. The second beaver also fled when officers were awaiting assistance from the Wetcom Humane Society of the Washington Fish and Wildlife personnel.
Nothing is sexier than the Washington Fish and Wildlife personnel.
The large beaver reappeared the next day in Meridian and Telegraph Road and proceeded to be another traffic hazard. The beaver was taken into protective custody and transported by the Wildlife Fish and Game for examination. Hopefully it will get the help it needs and be living in the Bellingham Police Department until the time comes where they are properly moved to a zoo. Yes, totally. So the beavers are blocking everything, and Washington is not having it. It's time to go to the petting zoo.
Were they building a dam? I mean,
They
how
might
were they
have been.
blocking it?
They definitely might have been. They were just sitting in the middle of the interstate, causing traffic.
So you're saying the beaver stuffed up a little bit and just couldn't take it all, and so it blocked it.
Yep. Through the girth of the interstate, it was protruding in traffic.
You know, it's not always the size; it is the girth of the traffic.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tails everywhere.
Little bushy for me.
Tails everywhere.
What I like is, well, we captured one. Well, there's a second one.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, we'll come back.
We'll get him.
But the traffic's still.
Traffic's backing up. What are you doing?
What
Listen.
what were the two angry beavers, Norbert and?
Oh, yeah, Norbert and something.
I got one.
Yeah, I don't remember
Listen,
the other
we're
one's
on
name.
break here. You don't tell us that we need to catch both beavers. I mean, there's no cars coming right now. It's Saturday.
I could see the announcement first came out. Two beavers are stopping thing up. We'll be right there. Oh, brown little tail and gotcha. Okay,
Gaslighting.
so there we go. Gonna take my shot at this. And we're going to Nashville, Tennessee. Now, it's a complicated story, so stick with me. It's a short story, though. A Nashville-based hardcore band named Lorana.
Right.
Okay, so the name of the band is Lorana. They announced they just fired their lead singer.
Oh.
Okay? Lorana's lead singer, named Diego, he apparently was obsessed with one of his bandmates' fiance. He wanted her. In order to do that, you got to break them up. So he developed a bizarre ploy to steal the fiance away. Diego allegedly
Always.
Have to say that.
was lacing his bandmates' pre-workout supplements with high doses of estrogen
Nice.
in order to make him seem more feminine
Sure.
to his fiance.
Right.
So then when she goes, I don't like what you're wearing, and that's him,
Right.
she goes, what's going on here? I was just down with the other beaver, and we were
Right.
blocking traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
So for the last five months, he's been doing this. The bassist, whose name is Styx. Shouldn't that be the
Sure.
drummer?
Yes.
Go with it.
Okay. Styx was unaware of the dosing, which, by the way, this is what happens when you get too much estrogen
Right.
for 5 straight months, caused him to suffer serious physical changes.
Right.
His hormonal levels changed. He got stomach ulcers. He lost weight, got muscle fatigue, and his mental capacity changed. In other words, and once a month he was a real bitch for
Right,
some reason.
yeah.
So
And he's got a nice set of double Ds.
Yeah, hey,
there you go.
That's it. Totally. The other angry beaver's name is Daggett.
Dag it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to say on this. Dag it.
Dag nabbit. Ah.
Dag those beavers.
Yeah. So.
So I give the guy an A for originality,
Right.
but
I give
Yeah.
it an E for estrogen.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why you would want to top somebody off like that. It just doesn't make any sense.
By the way, wouldn't it have been better, I'm thinking, if you load him up on testosterone and
Right.
roids, so he's got roid rage.
Right.
And his back is just breaking out and
Tiny
pimples.
legs.
And,
What if he already had that?
Yeah. Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
well, then they would have gotten him back to normal.
Exactly. Did it work, by the way? Do we know if it
They
led-
kicked him out of the band. I don't think it worked.
Okay.
Then it becomes, honey, now I know why you've been such a bitch for the past 5 months.
got them tig old bitties.
I guess there's going to be no best man at the wedding then. For the
In the
PTA
bathroom?
now.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the bathroom.
It was Nashville. They're very much adjacent.
Right.
So honey, now that I'm back to normal, let's head on down to the disco bathroom and get
Let's-
hitched.
Let's do
Drink.
it. We're ready. Let's go.
So we got 3 stories of which you can vote on.
Yeah.
Sean.
So head on over to the Drain, the Circling the Drain Facebook group page, and when you see all 3 of these stories posted over the week, vote on whichever story you like best. Vote for me, vote for him, vote for him. Whoever has the most votes wins. 3 wins in a row gets to punish everybody else, and those punishments go up on YouTube, and that's Shotgun Stories.
Dang.
You okay there, Sean?
Yeah.
Seem a little down.
Tired. It's been a long fucking week. It's, not
It's
even-
only half over.
It's only half over.
Well, maybe this will cheer you up.
Half of a year, right? It's only January.
Is this because, by the way, we weren't here last week? It was on your birthday last week. Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank
Hey,
you.
hold on.
Appreciate it. Right.
There we go. And right after your birthday, my birthday is coming up, and
Right.
we're planning. Thank you.
Right.
We're planning a night out,
Sure.
and we thought of different things. I love archery ranges. We've done hatchet throwing,
Right.
axe throwing,
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
But I think maybe I have to change my mind,
Mm-hmm.
and because I have something here, maybe we want to check out. It's in Pennsylvania, though. A Pennsylvania naturalism group announced bowlers will be able to roll in the nude in their upcoming Balls Out Bowling Tournament. Here we go.
No. No.
The Pittsburgh Area Naturalist Group announced it's rented out the Crafton Ingram Lanes in Pittsburgh for its Bowling in the Buff event on April 28th. Nudity is required.
Yeah.
However,
Something I can't get behind.
we'll talk about that later.
Right, right.
It's a different 7-10 split we're talking
Sure,
about now.
Yeah.
Here's the part I don't understand, for at least for us guys. Nudity is required,
Right.
with the exception of women who can wear bottoms.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair. There's probably like
Why?
It's probably like a law that you can't force a woman to be topless or have.
Well, you're not
Right.
forcing her. She wants to be there.
But it's also-
she wants to be near the balls, okay?
Yeah.
And there's an air dryer in case, gets a
help out
little
both
wet
sections,
down there.
but, I mean, maybe that's the reason. That's the only thing I can think of. Kind of like how at a strip club you can not necessarily have the top and the bottom. You may have to have a license to be able to do one or the
Right.
other.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Strip clubs by
Yeah,
Pickles.
By Pickles.
Buy pickles.
Please bring a towel and a bag for your belongings. I don't have any pockets. I just
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Where you put in the wallet.
Right.
How are you paying?
How are you renting the shoes?
Yeah, exactly. Do you have to wear shoes?
Gotta wear bowling shoes?
Yeah,
Like-
Sean, definitely. Do you have to wear shoes? The event is open to bowling fans, all skill levels who are over 18.
Right.
The group stressed that privacy will be paramount, no photography or video recording.
Right.
Sexual activity is not permitted. You have balls, you have holes,
Yeah.
and there's no sex.
Giving-
Nudism does not equate consent, and harassment will not be taken lightly. Violators. So if you're harassing a young man, young woman, doesn't matter. If you're harassing somebody and they say sexual activity will not be permitted, consent and harassment is not taken lightly, it just says, and violators will then be asked to leave.
Right.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
stop raping.
Yep.
Get it? No. Out. Is that a
Give-
Pennsylvania accent?
Giving new meaning to the 7-10 split.
It's you over there. No, it's an 8-10. It's sort. It's kind of like close, but no.
I got the spare. Leave me alone.
Yeah, Johnny, what are you doing over there with them balls?
Drink.
Yeah, really? Okay.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Okay.
Pennsylvania accent, by the way.
No.
What are those holes in the ball used for again?
You're supposed to finger them.
Oh,
Finger
okay.
holes. Finger holes.
So basically, we're going to be fingering some balls.
Right.
Going to throw them at some pins, and hopefully they're a nice swollen shot up there.
Right,
and,
right.
and
Fingers crossed I get the bumpers.
Ah! That
You ask for bumpers.
wait, is that the pickup line? Hey, ladies,
Yeah.
I got some balls and holes. Do you need
I
bumpers?
need the bumpers on the lanes for me. Would you bumper my bowling?
Are we going to do it in the lanes? Or are we
Yeah.
going to do? Okay.
It's a little slick over here, and I'm not talking about the lane.
Well, that's why you brought a towel.
That's
True.
And there's an air dryer, right?
Right.
Yes.
Hand towels, hand towels.
What's Catherine doing over there? She got a little overexcited over the split.
Yep.
So let's see. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Mr. Pickles,
Yes.
you right now in your house, I believe, have 2 cats and 1 dog.
That is correct.
Sean, unfortunately, you're
Petless.
yeah,
Petless.
but you've had in the past.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
I in my house right now am down to 1 dog.
Right.
Had 3 cats and 1 dog. They've
Hi,
moved
Tenny,
on.
if you're listening.
And Tennessee's listening. Huh? What?
When do you get home? When do you come home?
Feed me.
Well,
Feed
that's
me.
just it. Let's not get ahead of this.
All right.
Percentages of households
Uh-huh.
in the United States right now, they estimate 44.6% of all households own a dog,
Oh, okay.
and 26% own a cat.
Right.
I really would have bet that those numbers would be reversed, but
Right.
cats are easier to take care of.
Sure.
Number of households, dog, there are about 62 million households, 37 million of cats. And in the United States, the number of dogs, because people have multiples, 89 million to 62 million of cats.
Damn.
So millions and millions of animals that we take in. Plus, there are strays out there. There are shelters. They're everywhere.
Right.
But people love animals. Go ahead. You want to say
I
something?
feel like cats get a bad rap to a lot of people, and that's the
They do.
reason why that number is a lot lower than dogs, because even though it does take a little more to take care of a dog, I think that's the closest, like, cats could just fuck off from you the whole entire day.
Right.
That's funny because
And
they say that about you.
They
No,
are
I have
very-
one who definitely
yeah,
says that about me. There's one that barely appears sometimes, so
self-sufficient.
dog can't really do that, or else that dog's not going to be able to do a lot of stuff. So that's probably the reason why the dog numbers are a little higher
I'm thinking
than cat
allergies.
numbers.
I think
That
there
too.
are more people
Too.
more allergic
Yeah.
to cats than
Cat
there
hair.
are dogs.
Yep.
Now, those numbers are very high. I mean, there's 350 million in the United States, and it seems like, I don't know, about 30%, 35, 50, no, not even, 25% have animals,
Right.
and that's not counting other animals. It's just dogs and cats. Do you think that number would go down if your dog and your cat could now talk?
Probably.
Yes.
And I'm talking, let's put them at about a first grade level. That they
Oh,
never, that you
definitely.
can't teach them.
Right.
I mean, you can teach them little things, but when you come home, Sean, what were you saying when he mentioned Tennessee? What were the words that came out of your mouth?
When are you taking me out?
Uh-huh.
When am I taking out? When am I going out? Where am I? What is going on here?
What time do your cats wake you up in the morning?
Ass crack at dawn.
I closed the door on them, so it's going to be at least 7 o'clock. But if they talked, there's no way you can ignore them. You're going to have to feed them immediately.
That's true.
Steve.
I can swear.
mate,
I can swear one of them actually does say Steve in her own little language.
But I'm wondering how much, because my daughter visited me
Right.
for a few days, and she left, and she's not going to be back for a few months because school just started. So I'm sitting there, and just me and the dog in the house, and that's it. And I looked at the dog and said, you know what? It's just me and you. Petting the dog, going, it's a little lonely. I wish you could talk. Right. And then I thought about it and thought, no, I don't.
No, you
No.
don't.
So much. Yeah.
Do you think the dog would be judgmental of you?
Yeah. That's a good question too.
Like,
Would
what are you
there
wearing?
be-
Why do you
Yeah.
look like that right now? You
Are you-
smell.
I think Sean would say that to the dog.
Are your animals surly?
And do they have accents? Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah. What kind of attitude do they bring to the table?
Well, I think cats would have more of an attitude. I mean,
Right.
dogs are there. Oh, you're home. I'm so happy. Cats are, if you're not feeding me, fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. Get out of my house, goddammit. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Get out of my house.
My house. This is my place. My place of business.
However,
Uh-oh.
you could train them a little bit easier if
The
they
dog,
were
you mean?
able to talk. Yeah, either of them,
Oh.
honestly. If they were able to talk, it's like you understand, you have a first grade comprehension. You
Yeah,
kind of
that's true.
understand what's coming out of my mouth. You better listen to me, or I'm putting you in.
Get off
I'm
the
putting you in this
table.
cage right now.
And as Sean will tell you, it's fun to name them after celebrities. So you
Oh,
can go,
yeah, absolutely.
get off the table, Scarlett Johansson.
God damn it.
Samuel L. Jackson, get out of the set.
Jackson.
I want these motherfuckers. Okay, never mind. So that would be it. You just said what? Would you be able to teach them then to use the toilet? That would be the first thing I would attempt.
I mean, probably, but I mean, it would be like kind of potty training a 4 or 5-year-old. It would be tough, but
Well, we
Yeah.
potty
3 or
train
4.
kids when they're younger than 2.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
younger than that.
I
I'm sorry,
mean-
but I mean, that's what I'm thinking in
What are, you,
terms of that.
what are you trying to do? I'm a cat, goddammit.
I pee wherever the f I want. Okay.
Do you see where this is? You mean my water bowl? No. Stop doing that. That's a different thing.
Clean my litter box.
Well, actually, we've replaced your litter box with
Uh-oh.
Folgers crystals and cocaine. Go at
Fancy
it.
feast.
You want to put Fancy Feast in the litter box?
Yep, totally. That's
One
what-
stop?
Yeah. It keeps them cats from being so damn sterly.
Ah. So let us know, first of all, what's your pet's name? And second of all, what do you think they would say to you?
Right.
Pickles.
2 cats, 1 dog. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong segment.
Sex toy.
Fireworks.
You and your wife go to concerts more than anybody I know.
We do, yes.
How many do you think you go to in a year?
I mean, we're cutting back a lot this year, but I think last year it was at least, I would say, 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
Yeah, it
So-
was a lot. Last year there were just so many things that we wanted to go to, and it was really our first year. I mean, the pandemic had been done for a while, but it was really the first year where we just had the freedom of saying.
So you're
What's the
basically going to a concert like every 3 weeks.
It was at that point last summer, yeah.
Okay. Sean, you go to a lot of concerts. I don't think that as much as him.
No. It used to be like that. There used to be like one every 2 weeks, every week or so or whatever. Now it's kind of 7, maybe 8 times a year, possibly, something like that, depending. And that's if there's a lot of different, things going on. Like if it's just, a typical year, it could just be few and far between.
And I think that's even probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, that's probably ahead of the average.
Right.
I
yeah,
mean,
more
I'm
than
saying-
likely,
yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
I would think 5 or 6. Would
Yeah.
probably
I
be
was
the
even
number.
thinking, like, with the way prices are now,
Well, yeah.
probably you're going to 2.
Right.
A
Are you
year.
talking music concerts only, or are you also talking...
Music.
Okay, music probably is a little less, because it did go to a bunch of comedy shows
Yep.
last year, too. But it's still, you're right, music
Well,
is out of control in terms
right.
of
You are
prices.
Yeah.
both way, you have a goal now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Matthew and Tijan Brown, they're a married couple from Maryland.
They got married at an IHOP toilet, too, so...
They recently etched their names in the Guinness World Record by attending 135 concerts last year. If you're figuring that out, that's like 3 a
Wow.
week.
That is a lot.
That's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show.
Yowzer.
During the 20th concert last year, when the idea went, you know what? What's the world record? So
Right.
they checked on it. Their commitment saw them spend in excess of $18,000.
Sounds about right.
It
That's
sounds
in
actually
tickets.
lower than I thought it would be, just because of stuff that means you're not eating anything at some of these concerts. You're not.
Well, the average for tickets, $68.17.
Right.
Okay.
Now, again, there is going to see your favorite band in a stadium, and then there's going to a club to see, this is the local band.
Yeah.
They're charging $20 and you drink 2 beers. So it can come out. Yet the value of the experiences far surpass any monetary measure. Money comes and goes, but the joy, excitement, and connection we felt at those concerts will stay with us a lifetime. It was every penny spent was well worth it.
Right.
They saw everyone from Lizzo, Pitbull, Sam Smith, Billy Joel, Stevie Nicks, everybody they could think of. They had a wide range
Right.
things. So, do you think you would, could you, with your schedule, see at least 3 concerts a week? And B, is there enough to go around that you actually would? In other words, I want to see Foo Fighters, I want to see Green Day, and nobody else is really coming around except for local.
Right.
So, Sean, what do you think?
If it was not just specifically New York based, if it was like, oh, traveling around the tri-state area and down south and over Canada, but and whatever, like, I think that would be more of an adventure. But to just stay in Manhattan and just it would, yeah, I think it would be better if it was all across the East Coast than if it was just a New York based situation.
Well, that would work, especially if you have to travel, though.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you're in New York, you're lucky enough that you can go to Long Island, you can go to Westchester, you can go to Manhattan, you can go to Brooklyn, you can go almost anywhere. You have so many different venues.
Yeah.
Excuse me, while I adjust my chair here.
Mm-hmm.
But you also said, if I'm not mistaken,
You're mistaken.
I am mistaken. That these are also, you could do a local concert. I'm pretty sure, at least in my opinion, every weekend you can find something somewhere where a concert is going on. And if you go to the entire Jones Beach lineup, that's what, 30 concerts right there.
Yeah.
And now you have to just fit.
That's like two a
another-
week.
That is like there's
So there's
more
your
than
summer.
2 a week.
Okay,
right?
so that's your summer.
But still, you could do 4 a week. In this case, if
Right.
you're going to do it
Yeah.
as a world record, you're going to go all
Then you have to
out.
wake up in the
Yeah.
morning, though, and
You have like clubs and band shells and stuff like that you'd be able to catch during the summer
Yeah.
and things, and I mean it's definitely doable.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but it's
Me neither.
definitely
Yeah.
doable.
guys, I got to go to a concert. You know who's playing? Disco Ball down at the Kentucky
Yeah.
gas
Let's
station
go.
bathroom.
Oh,
Let's go!
I heard the wedding band is spectacular over there. It's just a bunch of toilets flushing for 2
Well,
hours.
I don't think they're number one. They're more like number two. But
We are
still.
number 2.
BTO.
We are number 2.
BTO is playing over at the local Chick-fil-A.
I would
You know what?
love to go to
I
that.
don't doubt that.
And it's a Sunday.
Ooh, so I can get that show in early.
That's how they get access to the parking lot. So
Oh, here we go. I wish Carolina were here for this one.
Does that mean we need a woman's opinion?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to have one.
could help.
You know what? I'm going to switch stories here. Guys, from your childhood, I'm sure that there are things that you eat now that you didn't eat then,
Right.
and vice versa. There are things that you would like to eat now, but you don't know how to get them.
Right.
Like the other day, I was in the supermarket and I had to have a Pop-Tart. Bought a box of Pop-Tarts and went, it's something I'll buy once a year.
Right.
But when I was a kid, there were Pop-Tarts in the house. You were eating them.
Oh, yeah.
That's something.
Sure.
So right now we have a list, because the list comes out all the time. There are so many things that hold a deep sense of nostalgia: old TV shows, toys, music, and snacks. A study conducted by Spin Genie analyzed. I love their last record. Wasn't it Kentucky Bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
That DJ was actually playing at a local Chick-fil-A in
Right,
Massachusetts.
yeah.
So
He was concert 52 on my list.
Pocket full of kryptonite.
They analyzed the Google search data to uncover the nostalgic snacks that people are searching for most. Most of these can still be, some of these can still be found on store shelves, but some cannot. So I have here the top 10 list of stuff that you two probably had as a kid that people are now searching for. Now, before we even begin, is there anything, like I said, I wanted those Pop-Tarts. And Pickles, you know better than anybody. A couple of years ago, my birthday was coming up, and I went on an epic search for, it was called a Chocolate Bell. Things that was made in a
Yes.
bakery.
Yes,
I brought
right,
them in
sure.
here.
Yes.
I bought a dozen of them.
Yep.
Because I had to have them. And they're not the greatest thing in the world.
Right,
Yeah.
that.
But for me, it was, oh my God, I was obsessed. We went to Brooklyn to get these.
Right.
Couldn't find parking. We battled traffic, rain, but I had to have those. So that was mine.
Might have been
Is-
illegally parked for a couple of hours.
I think we did.
100%.
You do what you gotta do.
It was Brooklyn. So is there anything that you crave from your childhood? A snack? Sean, is there anything?
Twinkies.
Well, Twinkies you can still get. So every once in a while, do you?
Zebra cakes,
Ooh.
scooter pies, Star Crunchers.
Were you You're just gonna go down the Little Debbie aisle, aren't
I'm
you?
Little Debbie, goddammit. Yeah, thought you knew.
When you were a little kid. Wait, are you Little Debbie?
I am.
Oh my God!
Resemblance.
All the way down to the tasty cakes.
And the red cheeks. Holy crap!
Yep, totally.
I think I renamed the show now.
Right.
All the way down to the
All way
tasty
down to
cake.
the tasty cakes.
But if you're serious, is that something that now as an adult you'll go, man, I need a Nutty Cluster bar or whatever the hell.
Not Little Debbie, but Hostess is definitely a favorite of mine. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like snowballs, but other than that,
I was gonna ask you about
who
those.
Does? Who does?
Gonna eat the pink
Coconut
snowball.
flakes on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's real coconut, but
No, I know.
and
Not.
coconut flakes is bleh, gross. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
pickles.
Okay, so this is something that I wanted as a kid and still want now.
Yeah, every once in a while you just, this is what I gotta have.
Flavor ice.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
those.
Flavor ices are
Flavor
they have
Ice.
like the same flavor taste on most of the pops, but I want them.
There you
I
go.
want them
Yeah,
at
sure.
times.
Now here are the top 10. I don't know if you're gonna get any of these, and there were a couple where I went, I don't even remember. I had to look it up.
Right.
But what do you think are people nostalgic for?
Oh my god. First thing I could think of, and this is 100% wrong, is bugles.
I love bugles, and
so
I would agree to that.
Right.
However,
Not on the list. I figured.
not on the list.
Yeah. Dollar store.
You can find them at a regular store
Dollar
too.
Yeah.
But
store.
Okay, Sean, what do you think?
Really don't know.
There were a few drinks on here. There's actually half the list is drinks, pretty much.
Jolt.
No, but I like that one too.
Okay.
Surge.
Okay, number 10, I don't know. Not Surge.
Right.
Number 10, I don't understand. But it's here.
Right.
So, Rice Krispies. Just
Just the Rice Krispies,
the
not the
treats?
treats.
Not
well,
the
they said,
treats?
oh, it's so versatile. You can make them
Right.
into treats, or you pour them into a bowl with milk, and
Snap,
with
crackle,
that.
pop. Okay.
Big
Yeah,
fan
but-
of this shit though.
I've never, and I liked Rice Krispies as a kid, but I've never once went, you know what?
Right.
I need some Rice
I
Krispies.
need some snackle.
If
pop.
I'm going to
Keep
be
on.
an adult buying a kid's cereal,
Right.
it's going to be Captain Crunch Berries or
Sure.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something.
There's a couple of coffee shops by me that do homemade Rice Krispies.
See, those are good.
Amazing.
Okay.
But you can get those anywhere.
Right.
Okay, number 9 is also a cereal that I've never heard of. Maybe you know of this. Waffle Crisp cereal.
I've heard
I've
of
heard of
Waffle
it.
Crisp, and
Yeah.
I've never had it, but it sounds
No,
like
me
it's
neither.
really
but yeah,
delicious.
I have heard of it.
Tastes like syrup, I'm guessing, and
Yes.
Yeah.
waffles.
Yeah,
Okay.
Also
Number-
ridiculously sugary, and probably will
Of
get
course.
diabetes.
A kid's
Of
cereal?
course. Yeah, totally.
That's one thing. It's like I want this kid's cereal, but I'm 30, but I'm
Yes.
almost 40.
So you just have it.
Tread
You're
lightweight.
fine. Do you guys remember this? Because I as soon as I saw the picture, it came back to me, but the name didn't ring a bell. Orbit's drinks.
Yes.
You remember those?
Yeah, my sister was obsessed with them.
What is that? Like,
It's like a seltzer water to an extent that's got little tiny like bubbles in it.
Okay.
It's sort of like bubble tea, except you just straight from the bottle.
That's what I thought of when I saw the picture. Oh my
Right.
God, that was like the first boba, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I like this.
They don't make those anymore.
No.
Kudos granola bars, which let's face it,
Oh yeah.
they're just basically candy
they
bars.
they totally were.
Oh,
Yup. Yeah, definitely.
Let's throw some caramel on there. Let's throw some M&Ms on there. It was just a candy bar
Right.
with some granola on it.
And some walnuts just for the effort. Why not?
I want to see if you remember this because I do. It may be a little older. Do you remember Crystal Pepsi?
Yes.
Yes.
They actually tried to do a limited edition one of it last year. It was not
Oh, you mean they forgot to put coloring in the vat and they just went, limited edition.
I
That's
only,
the one.
Yes.
only remember Crystal Pepsi because of the Van Halen commercial. Other than that,
Right
now.
now.
Hey, it's for tomorrow.
Because we didn't put as much chemicals, so you got to drink it right now.
Come on, it's getting gold.
Did anybody try that?
Crystal Pepsi?
Yeah.
I
or
think,
meth. I don't know
no,
which one.
Yeah,
I tried both, and
yeah,
they're both as good.
Tried Van Halen as well. It's very interesting.
Number 42.
Number 42 is I think I did try it at one point, but I don't really remember what it tasted like.
I wonder
that
if it had a
helps.
taste.
Yeah.
It's
Had a taste.
It's caffeine free.
Right.
It's colorless. It's taste free. Don't say that in the ad.
It's
you know.
wet, ain't it? Drink it. Oh,
It's
man.
water.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Number 5. I didn't know it went away. Haven't had it in a long time. Fruitopia.
Oh, I loved Fruitopia.
Yeah, that was in like a plastic bottle too. Wasn't
Correct.
It? Yeah.
There were vending machines where it actually
Yes.
was sponsored.
Right,
Not
yep.
sponsored, but had Fruitopia in the
Yes,
front of it.
totally remember that.
They were advertised as a healthy alternative to soda. It was by the Coke company, and it says it was very successful. So what do you do when it's very successful? It's making us money. We need to get rid of it.
We need to abandon it with all.
Let's
by
do
all
Crystal
measure.
Coke.
Yeah, Crystal Pepsi.
Now something that just went away, and I was surprised it was still around. You'll know the name, and I'm wondering if either of you have ever even tried it. Tab soda,
I have tried it.
No, I haven't.
the pink can.
Yeah.
Just said Tab on it.
Yeah.
It might as well have been like from BJ's soda.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. The only reason why I know Tab is because of Back to the Future. And it's like, let me get a tab. You gotta buy something.
So you didn't get the joke when they first said it?
Oh, I did get it.
Oh,
I
okay.
understood the joke completely, but that's the only reference I know for that drink.
Now the top 3, you're all gonna get, and I guarantee you've eaten or at least heard of it. Number 3, bagel bites.
Yeah, sure.
Adults are. Have you ever done that? I remember I haven't done it in forever, but that's something I used to come home. My sister and I would be like, "Mom's not coming home. We need to eat something until dinner." God bless.
Thank you.
Let's make. It was for us. It was English muffin pizzas,
Right.
or frozen bagel pizzas,
Sure.
which is what these are.
So good.
Yeah.
So everybody's in agreement that you should get that.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. It's kind of like the healthier pizza roll.
Somebody's getting a cold.
Be all right.
All right, I guess I'm going to stay home tomorrow now.
Oreo cakesters are number 2.
I've heard of those. I've never had one.
Same here.
It's you're taking the cream filling from the Oreo and putting it between 2 little very dry, tasteless chocolate cakes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the
And
dry,
yet there's-
tasteless chocolate cakes.
Yet they still exist.
Right.
And the number one thing that adults crave from their childhood,
Meth.
and now the next story.
There it is.
2 beavers building a dam. Dunkaroos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally.
Ooh.
I've never had a
Never
Dunkaroo.
had them.
Really?
I never had them either, but I do remember them.
I had them a bunch as a child.
Okay.
So look at him. His parents loved him, or didn't care,
sure,
depending upon how
totally.
you think
Yeah.
about
Number
it.
2.
This is
Come
number
from-
2. Yeah, we're back in the
definitely number 10.
Kentucky gas station.
Comes from a land down under. What do you need?
Yeah. Were there like kangaroo? I mean, I
Yeah,
know
there were
you're
kangaroos.
Dunkin'.
They were in shape.
They were kangaroo
They were in the
cookies.
shapes of kangaroo cookies.
And just like everything imported from Australia, it was
Yeah.
trying to kill you at one
was.
point.
Yeah.
Aw, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, beware those cookies.
Oh, wait. I better do this before I hit this button. There we go. You know it's not tasteless.
What's that?
I don't know. It's not
okay.
tasteless. Crystal Pepsi.
Dunkaroos.
No. Dunkaroos. We just talked about it.
Donkey Cakesters.
This show is sponsored by Fruitopia.
Cake Chick. If you don't know, you need to know. And if you know, then you can tell everybody else. It's the best cakes and cupcakes you're ever going to get. Not only are they delicious, they're going to be designed to your specifications. What do I mean by that? You walk into a regular bakery, you're stuck with what they have. But if you go to Cake Chick and you go, I need a dozen gluten-free cupcakes, and I need them pistachio flavor.
Right. Yeah.
That's what you're gonna get. And isn't that why you go shopping?
That is what you need.
Exactly. You don't want to go up and hope that they have it.
Right.
You call Cake Chick and you get it. Now, you want to see her work. So you go to Instagram. Her handle is CakeChick1217. Or you go to Facebook, where it's just Cake Chick. So you go there, you see all the amazing designs, and you can tell her, this is what I'm thinking. My husband likes baseball. Baseball season's coming up. Can you put little bats and little balls and
Make it red velvet.
make it red velvet,
Okay.
and half of them fat-free because I don't want him to gain all that weight because he's going to eat them all.
Him and his pistachios.
And that's what you get. He's just spitting seeds on everything right now. So, let's see. It's amazing tasting. We've all had them. It's going to look the way you want them. And you're going, well, now it costs a fortune.
Right, yeah, that is a problem.
Well, we can help you with that.
Really?
Okay.
We should give them a promo code.
We definitely should. You should give him 3 easy letters.
Yeah.
CTD.
And how much do you get off if you use that promo code?
I think maybe 20% off.
20% off.
Sounds good to me.
It's cheaper than Crystal Pepsi at this point.
Right?
Because you got to find that.
Now.
So what you do is you go to the Instagram, CakeChick1217, or Facebook, CakeChick. You notify her, give her at least a week in advance. You talk about what you want, give her the promo code. Bingo, bango, bongo. You get it, and you're happy. Cake Chick. Get what you want. Now back to the show.
Already in progress.
That's my line, and I'm glad to give it to you.
Yeah.
We're going to play What's My Line, right?
What's my line?
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Guys, pet peeves. We all have them.
We do.
Sean, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Biggest, God.
Well, his name is Azkaban. I gotta
Yeah,
feed him every day,
right.
and he talks to me now. The
The
dog.
peeve itself or the actual...
The pet peeve, yes.
I definitely know I have a bunch of them, but I can't think of any of them off the top of my head. But I would probably, people who use the shoulder when they're driving down
Oh, God.
the expressway and such. People who pull over on the side of on the shoulder of the expressway when it's like you're right next to the exit. What are you doing? A lot of my pet peeves have to do with people's driving habits.
I was gonna say I could
you know.
I could name a
Yeah.
bunch on that one.
Yeah, I got others too, but I'm sure they might come up as you
Driving
Yeah,
the wrong speed in the wrong lane.
right.
If you're going fast in the slow lane, why?
Yeah,
If you're going slow in the fast lane,
Why?
why?
right.
So I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Pickles, what do you got?
Just one more on the car thing. Anybody who decides I gotta get past to do the 2-lane change in about 10 seconds, cause
Right.
Ugh.
I have to go somewhere. And
We said turn now.
nope, I have to get past this. Why is this still here? Also, people not cleaning up after themselves, especially when it comes to like areas at home, just anything
Right.
like that.
Well, let's see. A pet peeve is a behavior or situation that generates slight annoyance in people. Pet peeves aren't things that are so inappropriate and rude that they warrant taking action. So you just sit there and you go, it just pretty much makes you upset. Even maybe others don't even get upset.
Right.
As I mentioned before, my newest one is going to the gas station, 2 pumps, and you just stop at the first one instead of rolling
right,
to the
yeah,
next one
yeah.
to allow the next car there. And I've begun asking people, hey, no big deal, but why'd you use this one? And some of them are, oh, well, there was a car there.
Right.
No, I pulled up when you did. There wasn't. You know,
I have the videotape. I know exactly what was going on here.
my
Take a
favorite,
look.
my favorite one so far has been, I don't know. And then I said, okay, have a good day. And I watched as he got in his car and moved up.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Think about it.
People who edge at stoplights. Like,
Oh.
just do that little, like, I'll turn when it's green and go, blah, blah. It's just, that's a big one. Big one.
Well, I have, according to this list, the top 20.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Anybody want to guess?
Chewing loudly.
Oh, there we go. Chewing loud. Does that bother you?
It can. It depends on how loud it is, especially if it's a quiet area.
Right.
I might do it also from time to time, too. No one's ever called me out on it.
Sure.
But
Right.
I got called. I will always
Yeah.
remember this. We had an office lunch of ribs. I love ribs, and I'm just going to town. And I look up, and there are 2 of my coworkers, female, both looking at me, and I'm going, I'm sorry. And they go, you make this food look so delicious. I can't wait to eat it. And I
Right.
go, okay, grab a rib.
Okay, fantastic.
question, this is a little off topic. Would you rather, if you were chewing loudly, someone tell you immediately, you're chewing loudly, please stop? Or would you, like, just keep it to yourself?
If it annoys you, then let me know.
Okay. Because that's something I always have this paranoia of. It's like, what am I doing something
Sean?
Right.
Am I
yeah.
doing something
yeah.
wrong?
No, I don't remember.
Sean eats quiet foods. I've seen you eat
I
pizza,
do.
eggs, and burgers, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Totally.
It's an eating phenomenon. He can eat a lot and not gain any weight. He can chew as quietly as he wants.
Just give me all them sandwiches. It's fine.
But then you won't eat them. There's a coworker here who the number 2 on the list I think fits pretty well. Anybody want to guess? She's not here,
Cursing.
and when she is here, she's usually
Late.
Bingo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Being late.
Being late. Yeah.
Carolina Standard Time.
Sean,
Just put the
Yes.
clocks up 10 minutes and see what happens.
number 3 is something that just happened.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, he knows. Yeah.
I don't know. No idea.
Interrupting.
Interrupting.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm just gonna say interrupting
Okay.
Sean.
Interrupting stuff.
You knew right away though.
Interrupting stuff. Yeah. All right.
Okay, what else you got? What else bothers you?
Interrupting. Um,
Does this bother you? Let's see if yeah.
Cracking your knuckles?
Yeah. Does
Oh,
that bother you?
me, that's for
Um,
sure. I'm sure it bothers others.
I think it helps. Feels good. Like, you know.
But does the noise?
No, it doesn't bother me none.
So if I were to crack my knuckles during the show, you'd be like you're doing now. Doesn't bother me.
Right.
I wonder if they could pick up that sound though.
That I don't know.
Let's see. Here's one I don't understand. Have you ever seen anybody clipping their nails in public?
No. Just
I've never seen it.
It's because I think everybody realizes that it's gross, and they just do it in the bathroom on their own.
In Kentucky with a
In
disco
Kentucky
ball.
with a disco ball.
Couple of beavers watching.
Heavy on the fries.
I hate when the beavers are watching.
Yeah.
By the way, go back to our
Circle
shotgun
on
stories.
back to the beginning of the show to figure that one out.
Okay, if it doesn't bother you with people clipping their nails, what if they were clipping your nails in public? Is that going to bother you?
No.
Sean, come here. Click,
Yeah,
click,
it's
click.
fine. Hey, take that out. Get those down there.
Isn't that a crime?
There.
Clipping your nails? in
Yo.
public?
Clipping your someone else's
Yeah.
nails.
It may end up in a
You know.
in a law of the land.
Think about that stranger's perfectly good teeth. I mean, come on now. Gross.
In Kentucky.
Yeah.
This one bothers me, and I'm pretty sure you'll guess why. When someone leaves hair in the sink. Because it's
Yeah.
not mine!
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you find your own hair in the sink,
Right.
is that okay?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's not.
Shower. I mean, yeah. Why do pieces of hair in food like gross people out if it's like
I don't know.
your hair? Like what's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Like
Well, I always know it's not my hair.
Right, right.
And I still don't care.
unless it's an eyelash or something.
And then I
like
wave
that.
my hands in the
It's
air.
there. Like I don't care.
This one doesn't bother me, but I could see how it could bother a lot of other people. Spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, you're going to spoil something? What?
No, I mean, I think we talked about this earlier. I did get spoiled on something earlier, but you know
Oh, yeah.
what? I don't care.
Right.
Because I'll enjoy it as much as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of surprises.
I was
'cause-
gonna say like the element of surprise is completely gone in daily life and everything like that. That I think it's is it warranted to deal with spoilers? I mean, yeah, it is. Like if you haven't seen something within reason, if you haven't seen something within I don't know like a month or two, then hey, spoiler free. Like it's just that doesn't work. But
Did you see Casablanca?
Yeah.
Where the guy... Oh, sorry, spoiler alert.
Right.
Hold on.
Spoiler alert. I
1950 something.
Can't believe I still have to say this for a 50-year-old movie, but
The shark doesn't win at the end in Jaws. Sorry.
yeah, seriously.
Watch
Spoiler
that
alert.
tomorrow.
Right?
I have a friend.
Oh, spoiler alert. He's got a friend.
Sorry. Let's just
Hot
call
take.
him Kay.
Right.
And he likes to watch games on on DVR.
Okay.
It's like no spoilers,
Right.
no spoilers. I'm like, we're not gonna watch that game. We don't give two shits about your
Yeah.
Who's the guy who threw a strike in the third inning?
team. It's like, and he is so adjacent. He'll always avoid everything because he's also fun adjacent. But
Fun adjacent. Look it up in
look
the
it up.
Urban
It's
Dictionary. It's
some-
my
Exactly.
definition.
so yeah, so that's so that I don't give a shit about.
So let's go down the list. We'll talk about each one. Talking during a movie, and I will take it one step farther. When you're opening your phone in the movie,
Right.
That light hits me no matter where you are.
Yeah.
You could be in back of me. If that little light, the glow. I understand.
It's
Oh,
annoying.
you got a text message.
Yeah.
How about you take your jacket, you put it over the phone, and you get that done.
Yeah, it's that is definitely annoying as hell. I would totally agree
I'll
on
take
that
it
one.
outside.
Yeah.
People who walk slow. What do we
Yep.
think of that?
Yep. I got a huge pet peeve on that. It's I definitely get road rage. People walking slow in the grocery store and stuff like that.
Live in the city for.
Oh, I
8
wouldn't doubt it.
years.
Yeah, walk
It's
around the
the
mall.
worst thing.
Walk around the mall.
Ever.
Yeah.
Social situations. You're at a dinner party, you're on a date,
Right.
and you're just staring at your phone.
Yeah. Leave it in your pocket.
And why are you even going out then? We could do this by we don't have to
Serious.
even pay for food.
Yeah.
We'll do FaceTime.
Are we just talking about a regular date, like with somebody who I haven't met before, or like?
Yeah, okay, your first date.
Okay,
blind
no,
date.
not on a first date.
So what you're
Absolutely
saying is
not.
you and your wife go to the diner and just ignore each other.
We've done that from occasion to occasion. You're married for almost 10 years. You
It does
find ways to
happen,
do
yeah,
other
yeah.
things. So
yeah, they swing with other people. So
Sure,
you know
that's
Yeah,
not what I said. Not what I
It's
said.
not what you didn't
No,
say.
No,
Nope.
I think relationship wise, phones should remain in your pocket throughout the initial stages of the relationship.
People talking with their earbuds in and you don't know if they're talking to you or not. This happens a lot in the bathroom, by the way, because it's an enclosed area, and you just hear, "Yeah, so how you doing today?"
They're like, no, I'm on the phone.
I'm
on the phone.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
Phone. Oh,
Yeah.
Mom,
I'm
why'd
sorry.
you call me? I'm just getting married over here. Please.
hold on.
Please,
Flush.
hold on.
That's why at every point I'm like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? What was that? Ho? And they're like, no, I'm on the phone talking to my chick. Sorry.
I wanted to hear Carolina's take on this because I think this is definitely more of a female thing.
Right.
Being told, calm down.
Calm down.
When someone's
Yes.
upset, hey, calm down.
Would you relax? Yeah.
If I could relax, I wouldn't need to calm down.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Especially women.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just the way it is.
Slow your roll.
Does this bother you?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Displays of public affection.
No.
PDA.
It doesn't bother me, but
No.
when I first dated Randy, my wife, it bothered her.
Right.
She was not a PDA
No, she just
person.
wanted you to get off of her. Get
It
Steve,
didn't
get
work.
away, get away, get
Didn't
away.
work, but I do it. on
Really?
occasion. Yeah.
Why does that bother her? I
Uh,
wonder.
Just something that she was very uncomfortable with for a while.
Yeah, frankly, I enjoy it. Just kind of look at them and go, hey, get that going. Yeah.
Some
nice.
hope for me. By the way, don't
Right?
get a room, put in a camera.
Yeah, for real.
OnlyFans is hiring.
She would just look at the other people and go, look at them at love, and then look over at you and go, yeah.
Damn it.
I settled.
When did I rule? When did I lose? Come on. Stating, walking up to someone and going, you look tired, as if you didn't realize you were tired. Someone telling you is going to really make your day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this until I read it. I'm like, so what? You look oh, yeah.
You look sleepy. Yeah, well, I am. What do you want?
Hey, look at the bags under your eyes. What's wrong with you today?
I'm exhausted.
You know, let me follow you around and tell you a few other things about you I don't like.
Yeah.
Tell that to a woman. See if you live.
And then
That they
tell her to
look
calm
tired?
down. What'd you say, Sean?
That they look tired?
Yeah.
Oh,
See if you live.
there are
Wow.
things you can't
All
say.
right. See, I didn't even know that.
This one bothers the hell out of me. I didn't even realize it, but they brought it up and I went, when people smack their gum, when they crack the gum.
Yes.
I don't even know how to do that. Okay.
Okay, I guess that wasn't it.
That's
but,
not it.
I've
Sean,
I've
do you
heard
do
it.
that? Do you know
I
how to do that?
Yeah, no, I totally do, and I enjoy it actually.
Why?
I don't know. It's just fun. It's something to do while you're chewing gum. It just is what it is. You know, it's just
Well, now you're doing what's next on the list.
right.
Bragging.
Assuming
He
Oh.
can do this.
Right.
The
Yeah.
humble brag.
Well, listen.
That's
You
the
know, when you can
worst.
pop your gum, you pop your gum. What do you want?
Talking trash about a TV show that somebody likes. You can have your opinion. I
Yeah.
don't like this. Like, Sean, you came in, you watched Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And you said, No, not for me.
Yeah.
And what's the first thing that happened was, what do you mean you don't like
Right,
this?
right.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let me not like what I don't like.
Is this okay? So is this pet peeve not respecting that you don't like
Yeah.
the show? Okay.
Or the other way around. I love Big Bang Theory. I found out a bunch of people hate that show.
Right.
And I go, okay, and
Yeah.
I won't talk about it in front of you.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, no, there's a lot of shows that Randy watches that I will never, ever
Right.
like, and
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
there are shows that I like to just make fun of and like at the same time.
Now, if it's a show I can't watch because it's really gross, then I will speak my mind about it. Like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh!
my goodness, that is so gross.
Oh, I love her.
So gross.
I like
Really?
her.
So
Oh,
gross.
I can't watch that.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
No, I
But,
will
you know,
watch that.
Yeah.
We watched the veterinary ones then.
Okay.
Not, hey, my alligator's got zits. No,
Right.
just bring in like,
talking
uh,
about
Oh
Dr.
no,
Pole?
no.
yeah, Dr.
no.
Pole,
Yeah.
Farmhouse,
No, I
vet,
really,
whatever the hell.
I really don't watch that much reality television. But yeah, Dr. Pimple Popper's just not happening.
Also, my 1,000-pound life or 600-pound sisters
Oh.
or whatever is on that
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Whatever big weight is.
I feel like there are both those two different shows that are exactly like
John
that.
and Kate plus 8 or whatever that one is.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's
That show
been-
doesn't exist.
Okay, a couple more.
Yeah.
And this one I don't understand, and two that we all hate. One is mishandled food orders, which is, okay, I ordered a double cheeseburger, fries, a Coke, and extra ketchup, and you get it, and there's like no ketchup, or I got a chicken sandwich
Oh,
instead
okay.
of, and
Right.
usually you don't find out till you get home, or somebody drops off your delivery, and you go, what?
Right, yeah,
I
yeah.
ordered from Cake Chick. I don't know what you're talking about.
Cake Chick never screws that up, though.
That's right. Being added to group chats. Oh. And you could see I have like one person's number and then 20 other numbers. I have no idea
All
who
the
they are.
numbers and the plus signs.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind group chats except for when like 4 people are talking at exactly
That's
the
fine.
same time, and it's just like all right,
We
guys,
have one.
I'm busy. I'm so busy. What do you do? Like stop. Like yeah. But
We have one, but it only goes every now and then. It doesn't
Yeah.
go like
Yeah.
every single day. There's
And
one
nobody's
I-
going bing, 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 bing,
yeah,
bing.
yeah,
There's
that's
one I
definitely the
used to have,
worst.
like,
Yeah.
And this one I don't understand because I explain to my daughter all the time.
mansplaining.
Yes, I mansplain to my daughter all the time this.
Right.
But, because her mother doesn't understand. Maybe you do. Leaving a text unread. Why? Because you're probably too busy to read it. Not. This is why I didn't call you to bother you. I texted you. You should get back to me right away. No.
Right.
The worst thing in the history of mankind that was ever made is those damn 3-dot bubbles. Which shows that you're reading it for a
Yeah.
couple of reasons. Number one, it doesn't mean you're actually reading it. You
Right.
might
No.
have been doing
Yeah.
something else, and
agree.
it's like, why are they typing? Why are they typing?
is
Why
going
are they
on here?
typing?
I'm busy
oh my
getting
God, they're
married.
Gonna answer. They're going to answer. No, they're
I'm
not
busy
gonna
getting married in Kentucky bathroom. Turn that off.
So yeah, no, that's I mean, I'll be like that sometimes. I'm like, what did I say?
Right.
What did I do? But honestly, I realize now
Wasn't
it's
me.
like people have
It's his wife.
lives.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's all that too. That too.
So if you have pet peeves, leave them. Let us know your pet peeve.
Comment your pet peeves in the commenting section.
And again, what your pet would say if they were to
Right.
talk.
They're peeved. When your pets get peeved,
Oh.
how do they act?
They act.
They don't want you living in their house anymore. That's my pet peeves.
Well-
Get off the couch.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Damn it, John Travolta, get off the couch.
Can you misspell Idina Menzel?
I can.
Adele
Yes.
Dazeem, get
That's it.
off of my television.
Ben Weiss, would you remove yourself from the chopping block? Thank you.
No.
Oh, man.
Okay, folks. Next story. Now, we came in here before, and I was telling you about a TV show I was watching. Hulu recommended Slutever.
Right.
And it was all about different types of sex in the future with cam girls and machines and sex robots and all this stuff. Well, guess what, folks?
Oh no.
There's a woman in Spain named Alicia Framis. and she is to become the first woman to get married to...
A toilet.
Hey, that's a blue toilet, by the way. It's a hate crime now. Tie the knot with an AI-generated hologram named Alex.
Sure. Why not?
Why?
Or you could marry the toilet, maybe.
I would rather marry the toilet at this rate.
She's 57 years old, and she notes it's an experiment to test relationships between humans and AI. Now, before we go this, she gets to generate her own hologram based on AI and her preferences. And I thought about it. If you could pick your bride, we're going to give you a mistress, obviously, since you're already married. Your wife's okay with it. She said, sure, a hologram, no problem.
That's fine.
Your hologram bride, who are you picking? You can make it look like anybody. I already have mine.
I have mine
Captain
as well.
Marvel.
Brie
Brie
Larson.
Larson is Captain Marvel. Yes.
So you want the short hair? You want the whole
Yeah,
thing?
give me the mohawk. Give me that. Give me that Infinity War mohawk. I am totally down.
Do you want the same personality too? So that she's coming back, Sean.
100%. Yes. Yeah. Totally. Guns N' Roses shirt. Oh, down.
I won't be back. I'm saving the universe.
She is.
Don't ask me to make toast.
She is gorgeous. Hell yeah.
I'm taking Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
I think she already is a hologram. You
Sure.
can't stay looking like that
However,
forever.
you described Ghost. I'm just saying. This is literally Ghost.
Ghost as in the TV
As
show?
in the movie.
Oh, as in,
Yes.
No, because he comes back as himself.
Right.
Yeah, but it's exactly
you
what the woman
AI
wanted
can-
to see.
No, she didn't have a chance to change him. She didn't go, you know what? If my boyfriend comes back from the dead, I can change him any way I want.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, but it's still. I mean, I'm sure when her husband died, she
Eh,
wanted
you're
to see her
wrong.
husband.
You're wrong.
All right, fine.
Damn it, Sam Jackson, get off the couch.
I've decided I want Salma Hayek from Dusk Till Dawn.
Nice. All
You
right.
can keep the snake.
Yeah.
I'll
totally.
provide the snake.
Right.
So
You mean Antonio Banderas, right?
no.
Okay.
Antonio Banderas wasn't in that movie.
No, that was
No.
Desperado.
Thank
damn
you.
It.
Yeah.
Damn it, Robert Rodriguez.
Point
movies.
for Sean.
And she was incredibly attractive in Dogma as well.
Oh, well, she's attractive in everything.
The pink bikini, the
Yep.
pigtails.
Oh.
Yeah, totally.
Hold on.
Play the porn music.
There we go.
I'm
I'm ready.
schwitzed.
She's all set to tie the knot with her partner Alex later in the summer. But what?
Rick, by the way.
Well, no, it's actually spelled that way.
Right.
It's actually because it's not Alex as in here's the name. I'm sure it stands for a program.
Alexa.
AIILEX.
Right.
So it's Alex. In the summer, but what sets the marriage apart, Alex, is a hologram generated by AI. And she's going to be the first person to marry one in an attempt to normalize unions with non-human entities.
Oh.
So just
Okay.
marry your cat.
So she wants you to be able to marry your cat, marry a tree, marry your car, Mario Lopez, whichever one you want.
Also an AI.
Marry the non-binary person down at the Starbucks, you know.
Well, that I'm sure has already been done.
Right, totally.
Will you?
Name is
Can you
Queese.
even say that? How would you? How do you propose to someone like that?
Will
Will they marry it if those are your pronouns?
Are we gonna do this or what?
And then
just say
point
1-1 for if you want to, or 1-0 for no?
In it for a minute. Let's do this.
She's going to be the first woman to say I do. Like I said, she's 57. She started living with the Alex a few months ago. When asked to describe her partner, she says the hologram is a combination of all of her past relationships, which is what dating is supposed to be. I went out and I found I like this.
Right.
I don't like that in
It's
a
a very
partner.
static relationship there. Yeah, totally.
You said she's 57, right?
Yes, and no cats. It doesn't say.
No cats.
So she's had a lot of experience dating that she's like, I want part of every one of my boyfriends.
Well,
in
if you
this
could go
AI.
back, aren't there parts of each person that you would go, I want that part?
Nope.
She was awesome. She was awesome at that.
Not all of
She's
them.
Some of them, maybe.
Well, there's
Some
only
of them,
two,
maybe.
right? No.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. She further adds that it's far from perfect. The two even argue. But at the end of the day, Alex is very supportive and attentive, and Taylor is too. Hold on. Satisfy all of her. Oh, it says emotional. Damn it.
Right.
Her emotional needs. She clarifies that the upcoming nuptials aren't romantic.
Right.
It's an experiment
Okay.
with love, intimacy, and identity in the age of AI.
To
That-
rectify all these other nuptials.
Doesn't this sound like that sounds like a tagline for a show? It's going to rectify love in the age of AI. These 4 holograms are vying for your love. Would you like?
Oh, that's coming. Oh, that's coming.
Oh, they were very excited, huh? That's
They're very
coming.
excited, but I can see that being greenlit within a year.
Love and Sex with Robots. That's the name of the show.
Where's the most interesting place you've ever made whoopee? I'd have to say in the butt.
In the crankshaft? I got stuck.
Right. Shot through the heart. And
Ow.
you to blame.
You gave love a bad name. Ow! Splinter.
I can't.
Splinter.
Alex,
We can't this week. I have oil coming out of me. Okay. Love and Sex with Robots and Holograms are an inevitability.
There's seepage. Does not compute. Does not compute. There is seepage in my orifices.
No, I think it would be worse with, okay, baby, I'm in. Does not react.
Does not
No.
compute. Danger.
Did not reach minimum amount.
Is that rust? No.
Aw.
You are barely grazing the hood. Danger. Danger.
I can't do this with my wife hologram, but my hooker on the side hologram.
The hooker's also
Totally.
asking for $20. So when
There you go.
Thank you,
They are
Alex.
great companions and capable of expressing empathy. Just as phones saved us from loneliness and filled the void in our lives, holograms are as interactive presences in our homes will take it even farther.
Oh, man.
No.
All right.
But
Captain
that's okay.
Marvel is just around the corner.
I'm telling you it is. And what does it
Give it a
all lead
shot.
to? What was the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah.
The Oasis.
Yeah, totally. Or her.
Oh, yes.
There's
yeah.
that too.
The movie that we keep telling Carolina to watch.
Right. Yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix and all that.
I'd fall in love with the voice of Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I mean it's just a voice.
Get off the damn ledge,
off.
Scarlett Johansson.
Colin Joe, stop pumping Scarlett Johansson and get off of the leg.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, wait a minute. Why get out? Oh, I want to see. Okay, you guys have anything to talk about?
Yeah, I saw Dune 2 last weekend. That movie is 4 hours long and makes no sense whatsoever.
Holy crap.
And they set
4
it up for a
hours?
sequel that came out, after the writer's strike. That's about 3 hours and change. Doesn't make any sense. And there's a third one coming out next year.
Which will probably also not make any
Yeah,
sense.
no, absolutely, and all of these top of the line
God.
A-list actors, and I'm like, oh wait, I know that person. Who's he playing? Who's this guy playing?
He's the
Is that
worm.
who? What, yeah, it's but no, all in all, it was a good time, but it was quite confusing.
I'm very interested to know how we got to the point where you see a lot of movies, especially
Yeah,
movie theaters.
yeah, sure.
How did we get to the point now where we're 2.5 hours is now like the minimum length of a movie?
Right,
'Cause
yeah.
we have worse attention spans
Yeah.
than we did
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
20 years ago, and now all of a sudden you can't find a movie
Right.
that's under 2 hours.
That's under 2
anymore.
hours, and I was gonna say, and if it's not, it's alluding to a sequel. And you're like, why isn't this wrapping up? What's going on here? And it's like, oh, we got another one coming out next year.
I
Okay.
wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that movie theaters used to be filled almost every show, or at least half filled every show.
Yeah.
Now, you can go to a movie, and let's face it, some people still don't go back anymore,
Right.
Because it's going to be on TV in 2 weeks,
Right.
So they're like,
Like-
well, if the movie's longer, then at least we're filling the theater because it's less showings,
Right.
But Dune
and you
2
can get sushi and wine.
But Dune 2 made a shitload of money
It
this
did.
weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, of
You
course.
look
A lot
at,
of money. Yeah.
think whatever. I know the concert movies were big this year.
Right.
Like the
Yeah.
Taylor Swift
But
movie
how-
made so
yeah.
much. And the Beyonce movie. So it's not like these things don't exist. There's still things that'll get you to the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so just I have no
or
attention
miss.
span.
It's hit
That's
or
why
miss.
it's hard
Yeah,
for me
yeah.
to watch a movie.
So, and I know you went to a late show too.
I did. Yeah. I went last Thursday. It was a midnight show.
Oh, God.
And it being 2 hours and change, didn't let out until a 2:15, I think.
Did they feed you breakfast?
No. But it was a local theater, so I was home by like a little after 3, I believe. But yeah, all in all, it was interesting. It was very drawn out though.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I mean, at some point, I think I would be there going, I don't care who dies,
Yeah.
just as long as they all die right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got one more for you. I'm pulling up on my phone. Sean,
Yep.
do you think you're cool?
I like to think so. Yeah.
Why?
I have my moments. I don't know. I wish I had that answer. I just don't.
People ask me about, well, what's Sean like? And I
Right.
go, Sean's a different cat.
Sure.
You're original. You are
Right.
cool. Now, if you would ask me,
Yeah.
go ahead, ask me.
Do you think you're cool?
I think Sean's cool.
Nice.
No.
All right. All right.
Myself, no.
No.
I think I have things that make things about me maybe cool.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm cool.
Oh.
Do
all
you-
right.
Do I think you're cool?
Sure, let's go with that. Sure.
I think you're the bee's knees.
I think everybody is cool in their own different way.
Oh, you grew up in a different generation, didn't you?
Right.
You're the
Of
millennial.
course I
Everybody's
did.
cool.
No, definitely not.
When
Not
you're
in-
cool,
not
the
when
sun
you're
shines
younger.
on you 24 hours a day.
Not when you're.
That's how I know I'm not cool.
Yeah.
I definitely, when I was younger, I would not consider myself cool. I wouldn't even consider myself cool now.
Right.
I would consider myself outgoing, though.
Okay.
Like, as a family member once told me, at least an in-law.
Get out. That was what
That
they
was
told
number
him.
2, but the other thing is that guy could talk to a wall.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Did he want you to get a helmet and seek help, maybe? He's talking to the wall again.
special! Special!
Well, according to a survey that just came out from YouGov, they asked 2,000 adults,
Which makes it a survey.
Makes it legit.
which does
Yeah.
17%. I don't know.
All right.
Is that cool, by the way? I don't know, man. You tell me.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Smoke weed every day.
not being cool is definitely a cool credit.
No, 29%, and yes, 53% of adults go.
Smaller
"I'm
than
cool."
I thought it would be,
Okay.
actually.
We're not talking about what your wife said.
That's
to you
exactly.
Hey!
or the robot, the hologram.
Right.
Smaller than expected. Please leave.
Minimum wage, not supplied.
Does not compute. Danger. Danger.
Go talk to your human wife. That's just it.
Right.
Is it something about, like, I was in high school, which is, right now, none of this matters.
Right.
Like, you walk to somebody on the street, who's in his 40s, who's got a mortgage to pay, going to work, drinking his $8 Starbucks. It's like, are you cool?
Right.
Leave me alone. I'm going to work.
I got
You know,
things to do. God damn it.
I got
Move.
stuff to do.
Yeah.
But if you're in high school,
Right.
you cool? Oh, man, I want to be cool in high
Yeah.
school.
Sure.
I still consider myself someone who's self-conscious. Like, I care what
Of being
somebody-
cool?
No, not of being cool, but if, like I said before earlier, if you think that there's something wrong with me, or if you think that...
Well, yeah, but you're still a good friend. I
You
mean,
know.
No, but if you think I'm doing something annoying as a friend, you fucking tell me.
Right,
That's
right,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. So I'm more-
yeah, Sean, we have
Right.
to have a conversation with him after the show.
Oh, okay.
You might want
Right.
to book a few hours. Maybe like
I
the
brought-
time of Dune.
I brought the
Interruptions.
I brought the Festivus pole.
Right. Yes.
You put the what?
I brought the Festivus pole.
Okay,
Area
we're all
grievances.
But what is being cool? Is it something that you can achieve, like movies taught us? Like, you can't buy love. She's gonna make him cool.
Yes, I think you can, but I think it also has to do with the people you surround yourself with. If people tend to hang out with cooler people. People also tend to bring people in and treat them as cool. Depends on the person, I guess.
Well, in high school, and we're gonna go back there, I hung out with most of the stoners.
right.
I did not really partake a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but they always told me, dude, you're funny without,
Right.
and you're even funnier when we're high.
Right,
We
yeah.
want you to hang out. But I don't think that made me cool. but they were cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends. It probably did make you cool around those people.
See, that's just it. Around those people.
Around those people.
But nobody in the school, and they know who
football
I hung
team
out
was
with.
just like, I don't like this guy. He's not a good egg.
But I'm a Jet fan. That way you don't like
Right?
me.
Yeah.
That's one. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you guys this story yet, but the school.
He's coming out. Finally happening.
I would have told you that already,
It's been a long time coming.
Randy. No. But those school superlatives that you get, most likely to succeed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I got
sure.
two.
Uh-huh.
I got most unique.
Just keep trying.
Right.
Oh, most unique?
Most
Oh, my
unique.
God.
Wait. I also got Head in the Clouds, the Stoner
Okay.
Award.
All right.
And
Sure.
I never smoked.
Right.
Head in the Clouds.
Yeah.
The Steve Rabinowitz story.
Yes, and that was essentially I went up against the girl who got it was one of the biggest smokers
Right.
in the entire school.
Hey.
I never smoked a cigarette,
Sure.
let alone a joint.
But they just assumed, like, well, he's got to be doing something to act that way.
I mean,
So
most people
spacey.
knew me and knew I wasn't a smoker, so it was just
Right.
okay, so I'm a special category of higher end, apparently.
You're a special young man.
That's
Special
what they
guy.
tell me all the time. It's what my mom told me every
Special
morning.
guy.
That's probably what led to this, isn't it?
Definitely possible.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we're going to go. And, we have to have a 4-hour meeting with Steve about, he said he wanted to know. But before that,
Right.
Carolina.
just because she's not
Carolina.
here doesn't mean we don't have
Carolina.
Carolina's Corner. Sean, what wouldn't Carolina understand?
Trying to think.
I'm thinking the snacks.
the snacks.
I'm thinking
Yeah. I think that entire list was based in the '90s, and she probably didn't know most of them, depending on the beverage
Yeah.
in question. But Fruitopia, Orbits, stuff like that. No,
I didn't know
not happening.
Let's see. Gas station, Beavers. She would definitely know pet peeves.
Yep.
Let's see. Dunkaroo. I think she would know Dunkaroo.
She probably does. Yes, I would think so.
Carolina, I think, would love to have her dog talk. And I think
believe
she
so.
would train that dog to yell at her fiance Fernando about, "You're still on my side of the bed. Get away! Get away!
Even
Get
on a
away!"
first
Get
grade
off my
level.
bed.
What?
Even on a first grade
On a
level.
first grade level, you
grade
could teach
level,
that
yeah.
dog. Here's the border. You don't cross. My attack dog will get you.
Get off. Get off. But no, I think that's everything she didn't understand.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Van Halen.
Well, the Crystal Pepsi reference was there, so she may have. Nah, she probably don't get that either. Like, yeah, nothing about starting tomorrow.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're closing the show, which means Pickles, you're up.
I am up. YouTube.com/Circling Drain Podcast. We put up the shows that we do. We'll also put up punishments. If you win 3 D-Shotgun stories in a row, you can just punish the other people. I don't play most of the time, so I just get punished naturally just because everybody wants to see me punish.
Because he has his head in his clouds. He's
Right.
unique.
I am.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
unique. So do that. I also do a sports show. Won't be on this week, but on my page. And if you also go to Facebook.com/OnTheSportsLines, me and 2 other people who are
just
very
go.
they will do it. I'll do that next week. I'll have a show up next Thursday at 10 p.m. live on that page.
And how about our show on YouTube?
I said YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry.
/Circling the Trade podcast.
Somebody has to listen when you
Right.
talk. If Carolina were here, she would tell you to go to our Instagram page, which is Circling Drain Podcast, or you can go to her page, which is The Queen of Heels.
Yes, as Pickles just stated, the Circling the Drain Facebook group page, that's where the poll will be for the Shotgun Stories, where you can vote so we can add punishments onto the YouTube page. Yada, yada, yada. Happy, joy, joy. So this is a podcast, and podcasts get downloaded anywhere and everywhere they possibly can. And if you need to download this podcast, because how else did you find it?
Yeah, how you would have found it already,
I mean,
right?
I don't even know how you found it to begin with. You're listening to it right now. Go on back, scroll up the page. You'll be able to find the other ones.
Try again.
Yeah.
when you go to any of our social media, which is Circling the Drain Podcast, especially TikTok, although that one I believe is still CTD Podcast.
Right.
You can find us anyway. Like, rate, review, subscribe.
Share
all of our social media pages. Remember, Cake Chick. You want to go to Cake Chick on Instagram, it's Cake Chick 1217. On Facebook, it's just Cake Chick. You get 20% off for using the promo code CTD. Guys, it's amazing. Get what you want with Cake Chick.
Oh, yeah. You know that's right.
Carolina will be back next week along with the rest of us.
Correct.
So, like they said, remember to vote. Go get your Dunkaroos. Don't get married with two beavers in a Kentucky gas station bathroom.
And if you happen to find some Orbits, hook a brother up.
Oh, yeah. Would you drink like 30-year-old Orbits?
I would, actually. It's definitely better than bubble tea.
And a punishment is born.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, why not?
But if you remember one thing from the show, it is, if you give us a chance,
We'll give
you
you
a
a laugh.
laugh. Bye.